I'm Mitch Wallis from the Western Bulldogs. I was born to be a Bulldog, and some of my earliest childhood memories revolve around this football club. When I arrived at the ground each day for training, I passed by the statue of Teddy Whitten and then reminded of the special time in the club's history and the influence these players had on the game. It's no coincidence that half of the AFL's team of the century plied their trade in the 60s. It was a special time. Names like Kevin Murray, Ron Barassi, Ian Stewart, Polly Farmer, and of course, triple Brownlow medalist Bobby Skilton took the game to a new level. Let's take a look at the players that inspired generations to come.
Teddy Whitten now, Sirakovsky on the mark. It was a beautiful lead and a glorious pass. Whitten lining it up. There's his kick. This looks pretty good from here. It's a goal, all right.
Bryant with the kick now. Beautiful kick right down to Whitten. Whitten this time is marked. Might try and... yes, they're going to try and outsmart Whitten at his own game here. They've marked the mark and gone back on it. Will run up on the mark. Sirakovsky doing it. Whitten shoots for goal. And it's a goal, all right.
Big kick, too, right in towards centre-half forward. Whitten jockeying away there with Brent. Oh, look at that for judgment. Do you reckon he could have got that, Mike, in the end?
Oh, kicking towards the Nepean Highway goal. Let's see what he does with this. Up he comes. Got the wind behind him. He's kicked this a mile. Look at it. Oh, line.
Listen to the crowd. The excitement is terrific. Bartlett knocks down here to Bissett. Bissett a long hand pass to McGee. McGee in trouble. A hand pass to Whitten. Here's a go. Whitten over to Bissett. Bissett into an open goal. He couldn't miss. Couldn't miss. Here's a go now. A long hand pass sends it across here towards Bissett. Bissett in trouble across to Whitten. Whitten, there's nobody home. He has a clear go. He steadies. He shoots. Put it through.
Mackenzie's kick hooked slightly up towards Whitten. Whitten sets twice and marks. Teddy Whitten in the forward pocket. 40 yards out.
No, he's normally a prolific kick. I know it's a heavy ball, but he'll be putting everything he's got into this. It's a torpedo punt. It's going goalward. It's gone right through it. It's gone down. Don't think that Richmond are now trailing.
Here's a kick now, coming slightly off the side of boot, up towards the centre-half forward. Whitten from behind takes the mark.
Goes for the bounce. Oh, it's a very awkward one. A chance here for Oakley. He's grabbed, but it's hand passed up here. Oh, Howe came in, but Whitten took it over to Bissett. Bissett goes through a long one, and it's going to fall short. Oh, Mark Warrior. Full forward, has a shot at goal. He's curled it round into Wood. The square, and this is the mark for you. That's Teddy Whitten.
Graham, has it always been your ambition to play league football in Melbourne?
Yes, it has.
Do you feel that this would make you the finished footballer?
Well, let's say it'll finish my ambitions with football.
Is it possible then that if you received a good enough offer, you could still stay in Perth?
I doubt it. I doubt it very much.
In other words, there will be factors other than financial which will enter into it?
Yes, definitely.
How old are you, Graham?
26.
How many more years of top-class football do you think you have?
Oh, if all things are equal and if I'm not injured, I should have 6 or 7.
I can't even pick him up, but the kick coming into centre-half forward. Comes to the ground, picked up by Newlands, hand passed here to Farmer. Farmer lines up from 45 yards out, and there's no worries at all. It's another goal to Geelong.
Marshall puts his boot in it. He's been shaded in the centre by Barrett. Up it goes towards Wade. Can't hold it down to Farmer. Farmer kicks at the big ones. He's put it through. Here's a chance for Newlands. Gets it across here to Sherrick. Sherrick drives up towards the forward pocket on the outer side. And the big fellow there, Farmer, takes the mark. He is about 45 yards out on that angle, kicking from the outer end of the scoreboard goal. It looks pretty good. He's put it through. Graham Farmer, that's his second. Keneally's in there. Farmer goes up. Hand passes across immediately to Goggin.
Chance there for a mark, but no mark. Hawkertel it was who's in that forward pocket. It's down to Marshall. Marshall trying to get that ball. He puts it over to Farmer. Very good work, Farmer, on his own completely. He passes a long one out to Pollinell. Nicholls. Farmer. Nicholls this time doesn't get it clear. Farmer follows it up. It's over towards Collis, but it's Farmer again with it. Oh, scoops it out to Goggin. There he goes now, and it's a nice pass to Farmer. It's centre-half back. Farmer steps around. He's going for the long pass out here towards the half-forward flank, and Eels marks.
And Michael, those 3 goals have slammed on. It's good football.
Up they go. Farmer gets a tap down. Oh, goes to Goggin. Beautiful.
Farmer from behind. He's got it.
It's on Geelong's half-forward flank on that outer side. They're kicking down to the Richmond end. Farmer taps it down here for Roy West now to kick out from the newsstand end. Puts his boot in it. Goes to the outer flank there. Players racing for it. Farmer's there and takes the mark.
Oh, an awkward kick. Won't make the distance, but it's Polly Farmer.
Just out of bounds. Picked up by Polly Farmer. Farmer except
Stewart, who recovered nicely and kicked out towards the flank. A mark to Polly Farmer.
There's Cable still in the hands of the trainers. Ball kicked wide down towards that half-forward flank. The pack it up again. Chance for Polly Farmer to mark it. And that's Polly Farmer's mark.
Victoria into attack. His kick now goes towards centre half forward. Farmer's in that lot and Farmer's pulled it in. Is he playing an inspired last quarter? Post across to Cooper. Back it comes to Stewart. Stewart drives right in at the big ones. It's there. Into that outer flank, they set themselves. Morrow's there again. Has he marked it? No, it comes down to Cooper. Cooper gets it across here to Stewart. Stewart drives right into the goal square. They fly and hello, there's a mark. Half-back flank on the stand side. The players set themselves. And Stewart goes a mile and pulls down a good one.
Crane. Oh, a poor kick by Crane. Falls into the arms of Ian Stewart. And dummies past an opponent. Comes back onto his right foot. Looking for Verdon Howe. Nicholls, the two number twos. Minot got that one, punched it onto the ground. Brassy went in there, but wasn't quick enough. Up round the wing it comes, and Ian Stewart, up it goes, and Brian Minot, but Nicholls with a beautiful tap down, gets the ball over, but Ian Stewart, roving well for St Kilda almost, gets it right up goes. Oh. There's Stewart walking in the centre, doing it very well.
Umpire official letting it go. Eventually it's Mackenzie who boots it back into the centre of the ground. And Stewart, no sooner said than done. I told you that he'd been playing well in a glorious moment from the Saints. Look at this, right into the arm. Stewart, a beauty.
Picked up now and kicked in towards the centre of the ground. A chance for Stewart. Oh, look at Stewart.
Boy.
Flashes through the centre there and kicks right in towards that forward pocket. Griffiths marks.
Pascoe now, kicks to the half-back flank. Up goes Stewart. Oh! By O'Donnell, up to the half-forward flank. Stewart! Griffiths up towards Stewart, the St Kilda skipper now. Where's he going? He swings around, eventually gets his kick in towards Trott. Up they come. Tuddenham puts his boot into it. In towards the centre, and Stewart, his opposing number one, pulls down the mark.
Across comes Kevin Hall. He can't pick it up, but John Gould does. A grand player for Carlton. Kicks it up here to Nicholls. Nicholls surrounded by two Geelong players, but safely takes the mark on his chest.
Oh, look at that hit out from Nicholls to Collins. Up comes Nicholls. Punt kick. Oh, hardly moved.
Tell you what, he's starting to exert some influence. Nicholls! Nicholls has marked. 20 yards out, directly in front. He kicks. That's it, it's a goal.
John Nicholls makes brilliant position to go up and take the mark in front of Lees.
Nicholls in lovely position. And look at that. A hand pass to Gallagher. He's the best ruckman in the world. In they go, he's in lovely position again and mark.
Cavani now kicks it well over centre half forward. They all fly for it. Jesselenko was in that lot. Players battling for the ball. Here's Nicholls, he steadies, he kicks. Nicholls has put it through.
Richmond, on the other hand, perhaps a little bit too defensive. Jesselenko's kick covering every bit of 65 yards. Nicholls looking dangerous and has marked.
Quirk now from a long way out, places at the big ones. It's in the goal square. Nicholls! Nicholls and couldn't possibly miss it.
Up they go. Down there comes a tap down. It wasn't a clear one. It comes towards Mackenzie. Kicked off the ground by Nicholls. Goes in the direction of Nicholls now with the ball. 20 yards out. Shooting. Snapping for goal. Has he got his fourth? He has. Another goal to Nicholls and another goal to Carlton, of course. Dropping short on the centre wing. It's Murray doing battle against Basanko, and Murray can't hook it in one hand. Tries to get it held, didn't have it. No free. Oh, Bulldog has to earn him today as Murray finally comes out. Great play by Kevin Murray.
They're big men. They're very hard to toss in the air. Murray battles two players, getting no assistance from his teammates.
There's three Lions out there. Out to Murray. Here's Ward on the came first. Kevin Murray's got the chance to kick a goal. It's going to be close. It's there. He's been doing a great lead to come off. Then they mark in front.
It's a kick-off. Ball coming into play. Not a good kick. Dropping short. Players fly. No one can mark. Murray picks up. Breaks clear. Has a shot for goal from a long way out. It looks pretty good to me as it's going right through the centre.
And listen to the crowd. What a wonderful reception for a man who's really great in football.
Oh, golly. He must be tremendously proud. The siren, the timekeepers are in it too. He's like a kid of 16, old Bulldog there.
He would probably give up his Brownlow medal, you know, to be playing with Fitzroy in the semi-final today.
Have a listen to this crowd. They're standing, they're giving them a standing ovation.
The 60s had plenty of magic moments and holds a special place in the hearts of Melbourne and St Kilda fans. A generation of Geelong supporters clung to their 1963 premiership before tasting success again in 2007. Let's take a look at some of the great 60s moments.
It's Rob Johnson in the ruck for Melbourne. He taps down nicely to Dixon, who handballs out nicely to Mithun, and Mithun's kick goes up onto the half-forward flank where it's Ridley in front, but Reed spoiled him nicely. This time it's Mick Toomey. Toomey hooks it over, but it's Dixon to take the mark, and he plays on. His kick goes down onto the half-forward flank, over the back, where it's Roweth leading in the race. The ball well in front. His left foot's a beauty. It's gone right through the middle. Well, there's Roweth. A goal for Melbourne. That's
takes Melbourne's score on 8 goals, 12 behind, 60 points. Collingwood 2-1-13.
That's Roweth's first goal for the day. And it's Leahy to take the kick for Melbourne. And it's not a bad kick up in the direction of Laidlaw, but it's over the back where Turner following up nicely. Oh, a little handball to Thripp, but Thripp was right in underneath Laidlaw and had very little time. His kick right over in the outer wing position where it's Keneally. Oh, just taps it over towards Tunbridge. Tunbridge way out on his own. This boy will show you what to do with it with a yard start. He just screws it off the side of his foot to Barassi in the forward pocket. So easy for Melbourne at this stage. Barassi would be about 40 yards out on his wrong side, but not on a particularly acute angle. And there goes the siren to end what has been a disappointing game, with Melbourne taking out the premiership for 1960 with a convincing victory. 8 goals, 14, 62 points to Collingwood, 2 goals, 2, 14 points.
On behalf of the 1961 club, we're very grateful, we're very humble that at last we have been successful. This 1961 premiership has been won not only in 1961. It's taken those 36 years of striving, and all those people who have been associated with us in that time have played their part in helping us to win this today.
Congratulations, John Kennedy. How do you feel?
Very good, thanks. Very well, thanks.
Very happy?
Yes, thanks. Yes.
And did you have any doubts about this premiership in the earlier part of the season at all?
Oh, I suppose I did, Lou, really, because particularly early we weren't playing very well, but the players trained very hard, and towards the end, well, I thought we deserved it, but sometimes you don't get your deserts in football, and however, it worked out all right in the end.
John, this is a wonderful thing for players winning a grand final, also for a coach, don't you think?
Yes, it is, Lou, and there's no doubt about that. The players deserve their success. They really train hard, and they're thrilled to the back teeth.
You were a very elated man today after the game. I saw you rush onto the ground, and you could have kissed anybody, I think. You may have kissed me if I rushed out there.
Yes, that's going a long way too, Lou.
John, Footscray, they were the only side to beat you this year. Like you've beaten every other side. Were you worried about this game because of the fact that they had beaten you early in the season?
Well, I told the players before we started today that if Footscray beat us twice this year, that's counting today, well, we'd have no argument as to who was the better team this year. They would be better. If they can beat us twice in a season, they deserve to be premiers.
And Ted Whitten, he's a great loser too.
Yes,
he took it well today.
Very good. Oh, yes. I think all players are, Lou, or anyone.
I agree too with you, John. Yeah. I think it's wonderful. And what about the ovation at the ground tonight? How was that down there?
They were all there, all the supporters. There were thousands of them there. It surprised me, really, and it was a pity to have to leave them in a way, but there's not much to do after you all get there and sing a few songs and that, and everybody was very happy, and I think they were happy that the players were there too.
John, this is a facetious question, but do you think you'll be premiers next year?
We'll be trying, Lou, very hard.
Well, thank you very much, John Kennedy. Congratulations from everybody in the football world. we think it's wonderful for Hawthorn to win their first premiership.
15 yards out in front of the Essendon goal. Nicholls is there. Nicholls knocks it down. Coming through for Carlton is Martin Cross. Has a left foot snap for goal. It's going through the goals. It's a goal, a belated one for Carlton, and it is a goal kicked by Martin Cross. He came on as a replacement when Faulkner was taken off, and Essendon a 13-12, leading Carlton 8 goals 10. Waiting for the ball to be thrown in again. Very close towards the end of the game. It wouldn't be more than 2 or 3 minutes more of play if there's that much. We have been playing into this last quarter for 28 or 29 minutes. 2 more minutes left to play at the outside as the ball is thrown in. Sankey goes for it, knocks it 20 yards down towards the centre of the ground. It's Russell Blue again. Gets his foot to it, kicks it down towards the forward position. Is knocked away by Gosper. Barry comes out, playing the ball ahead of him. Coming in again is Gosper. He's met solidly, brought to the ground. Handballs it away, plays on. Again, Gosper's got the ball. This time he gets his way clear. Kicks it down towards the forward position where Silvani has no trouble in marking the ball in front of Somerville. Definitely Carlton's best player today is Sergio Silvani, but his socks down. Silvani kicks the ball. Tremendous effort. Silvani has had 24 kicks. A tremendous effort. He's had an average of over 24 or 25 kicks in every final game this year. A magnificent performance from this very talented Carlton footballer. The ball is still on the half-forward flank. No change in the score. Essendon 13-12, leading Carlton 8-10. There's a chance for Bob Crow. Bob Crow gets the ball, kicks it towards the centre wing position. Barry Davis is there, almost marks the ball. Coming in to help him again is Beisel. Kicks the ball towards the centre half-forward position where Graham Anderson marks the ball unopposed. He plays on quickly, short passes at the chord. Murray kick misses it, falls off his hands. There's a chance for Gill. Gill gets the ball, knocks it ahead of him, runs into his own teammate, handballs it across, and there's the siren. And heads to the Premiers for 1962. Essendon 13 goals 12-90 have defeated Carlton 8 goals 10-58.
Captain Fred Wooler burst through, leading his confident band, who are too strong for the Hawks in the semi-finals. Can they prove so again? It's a clash full of thrilling possibilities. Umpire Jeff Crouch bounces off and the battle is on. The Hawks are strong and bustling, the Cats speedy and polished. The Hawks try to force their opponents off balance, but they get to the ball quickly and take play back into their opponent's territory. Geelong obviously intend to play their traditional open style, but they meet tight defence. From a promising Geelong movement, Yates takes the mark, his 6'5", being used to full advantage. A great chance for the Cats. And there it goes, through the centre. The Hawks lose their slender lead and will need to improve their kicking. Rupley takes off on a bouncing 60 yards run along the boundary line before kicking. Sharrock marks, but the Cats are not yet producing their stylish direct approach. Thirsty work as Cooper takes the play away and the Hawks are swooping into attack again. The Hawks are hunting for openings again, but Sharrock is too good in the air. Forcing the Hawks out of position, Geelong follow up their good defensive work. Rice handballs to Goggin, who retrieves smartly and drives home a goal. Then Geelong move, and Scott puts them on the right foot. Faster to the ball, the Cats through the vine are away again. A well-directed kick finds the steadfast Polly Farmer. From a free, Coverdale gets the Hawks away, but Stewart Lord is there for a good mark. Kicking wide, Lord's effort is misdirected as Fisher gathers and clears. West takes the free, which is marked by Farmer. Farmer's kick is taken by former fellow West Australian Watts in one of the most spectacular marks of the day. Sharrock, not fully recovered from his earlier knock, misses a simple chance. The Cats' accuracy equals the Hawks' performance of the first quarter. Willer's switch to full forward pays off immediately. His kick is easy and sure. Defending desperately, Hawthorn are in trouble as Hines, from a mishandle, gathers the crumbs and goes. Geelong appear to increase the tempo and are certain to use their speed effectively over the final minutes. Finishing off the movement, Nicholls goes to all but set the seal on the premiership. With the Hawks' resistance almost completely broken. With an overall tally of 15 goals, 19 behinds, 109, Geelong defeat the Hawks 8 goals, 12-60. And Bob Davis receives congratulations for his part in the victory. Seven times pennant winners, the Melbourne Demons. In their 100th final series game, Collingwood's Magpies. A 102,000 spectators packed the Melbourne cricket ground to see Melbourne meet Collingwood in the grand final. Winning the toss, Barassi kicks to the Jollibont end. The match is proving one of the toughest grand final clashes in post-war years. Waters gets the Magpies going again. Tottenham twists clear of the defence and passes to Gabalik, who's unmarked, as he streaks away into an open goal. Gabbo's goal takes the Magpies to a 2-point lead. After the throw-in, Rowett is freed, and Melbourne is able to launch a counter-attack. The teamwork is perfect as Rowett's kick finds Barassi, who passes to Adams. He sends to Townsend, who punches to Burke. Collingwood's defence is split wide open as Burke's long kick is marked by Mann in front. But Mann fails to find the middle, and it's only a behind. It's desperate football as Dixon marks. His kick comes off the pack to Crompton right up from the back pocket. If Crompton goals, the Demons are back in the lead. And it's through the middle. Collingwood calls on its never-give-in spirit, but the Demons are equal to their challenge. 4 points behind, Collingwood throws everything into the final minutes. Trying for a break on the wings, the Magpies are almost through, but Melbourne's strong and speedy defence holds firm, although stretched to the limit. And there's the siren. Melbourne wins 8-16-64 to Collingwood's 8-12-60. Spectators try to rush their heroes, but are restrained by the large police squad on hand. It's the 12th league flag for Melbourne, the last two of those wins being under the leadership of Ron Barassi. Sir Kenneth Luke presents Barassi with the VFL Premiership Cup, one of the most coveted trophies in sport. Almost 105,000 spectators at Melbourne Cricket Ground for the VFL Grand Final between Essendon, 11 times winner of the flag, and St Kilda. World tennis champion Margaret Smith recently returned from a successful overseas tour during which she won the Wimbledon and United States singles titles, makes a lap of honour. The Saints are in their first grand final in 52 years. And here they come, led by Captain Darryl Baldock, a former Tasmanian, as also is Vice-Captain Verdon Howell. One of the foundation clubs of the league, they've yet to win a premiership. Don McKenzie leads Essendon onto the field in his 100th senior league match. Controlling his second grand final, umpire Jeff Crouch bounces the ball and Carl Dittrich wins the knockout. Although slow to the ball, Saints launch the opening attack. The most dangerous player on the ground, Baldock dashes in to score the first goal of the match. Fordham's short kick is held by Fraser with a spectacular low mark right in front. The champion centre-half forward, generally considered the best player in his position in league, easily kicks Essendon's second goal. Clark from the centre shoots the ball to Fordham, who marks, but he's met heavily by Dittrich. Burt pushes at the blonde ruckman, and umpire Crouch intervenes. Fordham recovers to kick his fourth goal. Burt kicks forward where Mitchell from the square snaps a goal as the Dons produce their best football of the match. Essendon sweep down the outer wing for Fordham to tear in and snap his seventh goal. Final scores 14-21-105 to 9-16-70. Essendon coach John Coleman is congratulated by rival coach Alan Jeans, and Captain Ken Fraser is cheered to the victory ceremony by his delighted teammates. Ken Fraser receives the VFL Premiership Cup from League President Sir Kenneth Luke. It's Essendon's 12th flag, and congratulations are well deserved. Perhaps for Darryl Baldock and the Saints, it'll be their turn next year.
Stewart runs in tomorrow. A hand pass across to Cooper. Cooper drives it forward. It's a missed kick. Play on. Has it been marked?
No, he's going to bounce it. Oh, poor Potter. Look at him.
Oh, these players are so
This is
weary.
madness. They're all on the ball.
There they go. Up goes Minor. He gets a tap down. Potter has it. He can't break clear. It's taken by Green. It's a point. It's a point. St Kilda in front. St Kilda in front.
How long have they been playing, Mike?
They have been playing. If my hand will stop shaking, I can see the watch. 27 and a half minutes. 27 and a half minutes. There's the kick out. Up they go. Nobody able to break clear. Across it goes here towards Hill. Hill tries a hand pass to Henderson. He's tackled by Morrow. And we find the ball being driven forward. It's at centre-half forward for St Kilda. Why not? He'll be paid the mark.
Slow it down. Slow it down.
Yes, he's taking your advice, all right, Ted. Can the Saints hang on and win their first ever?
They've got it.
Oh, golly me.
Why not with the ball now? Comes up. It's going to be a good
That's
long kick.
That's a magnificent kick. It's a
right
ripper. They set themselves. Up they go. And we find a magnificent mark taken by Waters once again. He goes across the face of goals. He kicks to the flank position on that outer side. They set themselves.
There's the break.
There's a goal. Tuddenham, a break. Tuddenham kicks to centre-half forward. They set themselves. And a mark to Bob Murray. A mark to Murray. 28 and a half minutes gone.
Hit the boundary line.
28 and a half gone. There's Murray's kick to the wing position on the outer side. There's the siren. St Kilda have got it. They've got it. Look at this. Look at Alan James. Alan James. Oh, what an emotional scene this is. An emotional scene. Alan James. Look at him. Bobby Rose, look at Bobby Rose, a great sportsman coming over to congratulate him. Alan James has broken down. What emotion. 30 minutes gone, almost 30 and a half. Swift now kicks out to the outer flank once again, and this move came off before, and he repeats it. Patterson takes the mark. Slowing the play down a bit. Geelong player down there. It could be Sherrick. The kick now from Patterson. It's a poor one. A chance for John Perry. He comes in. Perry swings around now. Kicks into the centre and Marshall is marked. Geelong fighting this out every inch of the way. What a gallant effort from both teams. Dennis Marshall now. He kicks down forward and Mike Perry spilt it. It's picked up by Goggin. He's unloaded. A kick off the ground by Dean. In comes Goggin once again. Goggin swings around. He kicks. Swift marks in the last line of defence. Swift plays on. Right on the line he marked that. Out to the flank on the outer side. Here's a go for Polinelli. Polinelli picks up. He tries a long one. Suspension comes on to congratulate him. And look at the Richmond fellas. They're going mad. Charlie Callender.
Poor old Neville Crowe.
Neville Crowe, for the benefit of our viewers in New Guinea and our viewers interstate, got 4 weeks for striking a few weeks ago, and he missed it. What bad luck for him. Comment then from Mr. Football himself, Ted Whitten, now a veteran of over 200 league games. No mistake, and everything's coming off for them. There's a kick now from Silvani, deep down. Kekovich flies, no mark, however. Picked up here by Nicholls.
Unattended again, the Carlton ruckman.
Big ruckmen are handling the game and moving the ball around well. There's not much else you can do but play man-to-man.
That's right, one man apiece.
Nicholls goes straight up the ground and swings out towards the members' flank, however. A hand pass from Plain to Nicholls. Nicholls a long hand pass here towards Quirk. Quirk has time to steady on his left foot. He's put this through. Across here towards Quirk. Quirk now from a long way out places at the big ones. It's in the goal square. Nicholls! Nicholls and couldn't possibly miss it. He's 5 yards out, directly in front. What a mark. It's all Carlton this quarter. Big Nick kicking to the Richmond end. Up he comes, he kicks. He stuck it right through the centre.
Congratulations to Carlton for a great win.
Bob, here at TV Ringside, I can say this honestly, you're amongst friends.
Yeah, well, I reckon I would have stopped it earlier.
Bob, this year of 1968, when you won the Brownlow Medal and you've joined 2 other great players in Dick Reynolds and Hayden Bunton and winning 3 Brownlow medals. At the start of the season, did you think you could do it? Did you think you were going to have a good year?
No, this year has surpassed all my expectations, Ron. I make no secret of it. I tried to talk him into the back pocket. I wasn't, overconfident, and I had a bit of a worry with an Achilles tendon that our club doctor fixed up. But Mitch said that I'll get you fit, and then it's up to you. And well, we did our best, but quite honestly, it surpassed all my expectations. It was beyond imagination as far as I was concerned.
The slow-motion camera catches the dramatic leap by the big man. Gathering off the pack, Clay turns to kick downfield. Carlton appears to have the ball covered, but there's a misunderstanding between Gould and Gill, and Gill loses it over his shoulder. Ronaldson grabs possession and passes to Northey, who hooks a left-footer through the centre. Richmond lead by 11 points. Carlton require a major effort to get back in the game. They show signs of tiring and are probably feeling the effect of their non-stop third quarter. Within reach of the flag, Richmond tackle tenaciously to further undermine the Blues' confidence. But the high-leaping wall spoils Bergen's mark, then cleverly wins the ball from Bergen and Richardson. From a ball up, Green out-jumps Walls, knocking the ball to Bartlett, who's flattened by Jesselenko. Now on the ball, Jesselenko dashes down the flank and with a masterful piece of play turns the attack for Carlton. This is their big chance, but Beard spoils Nicholls' attempt to mark. Carlton rush behind, but still trail by 11 points. With time running out, the Blues battle on. Crane beating 4 Tigers to gain possession. He has a hurried shot, but the ball swings across the face of the goal for a behind. It's Richmond 71 points to Carlton 60. As Barrett sets himself for a mark, Gill tears in, shouldering him to the ground. Only a behind, but Richmond are now 2 full goals ahead. And as they're having most of the play, 12 points represents a comfortable lead with 22 minutes of the quarter gone. But Carlton have time to make up the leeway. However, the Tigers' relentless spirit is at its peak. In the heat of the moment, Walls foolishly pushes Sheedy in the back and is penalised 15 yards. Bond marks in the goal square, and his kick should seal Richmond's victory. Hafey still shows little sign of emotion as they enter time on. Bond easily drives the ball through, taking Richmond to a 19 points lead. Carlton are disorganised, and from right in front, Bartlett dashes in to snap a goal. "25 points the difference in Richmond's favour with only seconds remaining. They've outplayed the Blues, who score only 2 points in the final quarter. There's the siren, bringing the game to an end, and the flag to Richmond. They win 12 goals, 13 85 points, to Carlton's 8 goals, 12 60 points. Richmond becomes only the 3rd club to win the VFL flag from 4th position since the revised final system was adopted in 1931. Ironically, the first to do so was Carlton in 1945. It's Richmond's 7th premiership and their 2nd in 3 years. Skipper Roger Dean is chaired and coach Tom Hafey acclaimed. He took Richmond to their first pennant in 24 years in 67, and today's victory is his 2nd premiership in only 4 seasons with the club. The Tigers are fine in 69.
It was a decade that provided plenty of memorable moments, and they kept on coming. Next on Ultimate AFL, we take a look at the 1970s.